Ladies and gents, welcome to the finals of our 1v1 Pro League here at MetaPlays for Halo Wars 2. We've got 200 pounds on the line, and in the blue color, this is Hero Absolution, playing as Decimus. On the other side, playing as Pavium, this is EOD. A little UK versus US match here. Best of 7. And as far as the leaders go, the pool is now on the screen with an Isobel and Forge ban by Hero and EOD respectively. That's just their choice that they get. And then we've got a draft system where they pick each other, but rather they pick themselves, their leaders, and those are globally exclusive, right? So if EOD has Shipmaster, then Hero can't have that. So those are the possibilities. If we go to 7 games, you'll see them all. No mirror matchups. And obviously no repeats. The Pavium is really good on Bedrock. I like him a lot, especially if you build like EOD does, which allows for a second extractor over here. I think for now you'll prioritize the mini bases so that Hero doesn't steal any. The Grunt currently getting run down by the Chopper. Chopper will be beating the Grunt, definitely. But you can waste some of its time and get the other Grunts back to work. EOD has a Chopper of his own, but he's just peacefully picking up resources. Hero has a double extractor coming up. Next to each other. Oh boy. That's asking for trouble in the long run. Just need a handful of AoE units, maybe a little bit of rain of fire in the mid game. Or later on, Wraith targeting a Scorch between the two buildings. That's pretty brutal. Like, you have to put the cursor like here, and that's like the perfect location for it. And just spam Scorch and it's gone. Our nodes are getting captured now by Hero. With a good number of grunts. So should EOD. Especially with Burnout. Very good power here for Pavium. You're going to be able to get a whole lot more income from these front buildings, and then later on, which is why I really like this placement of the power extractors, you can use the 5 rear buildings plus the main to get more income from. Or get researches done faster. That's pretty good stuff. And we just had it. So these front 4 buildings are now affected. Pretty good business for EOD. And it will make it so that he can spam a whole lot more grunts than what Hero can do. And he'll probably overwhelm a little bit early on. But Hero has a very fast tier 2 coming up. EOD, not so much. Ah, somebody didn't code the sentinels on the node. It's all good. Grunt's getting absolutely owned. But Hero's starting to have a really good number. And he probably has Vortex, so it's not like EOD really wants to seriously engage with this. Suicide Grunt also might help EOD a little bit, but I think he should be just defensive and hold on to the 4 power nodes around the middle. No rush with this stuff. Maybe he's got a Suicide Grunt opportunity here, though. He's smelling it. He's smelling the blood. Hero's trying to split. And it's really good. It was a great split. Got a bunch of elites, and that will push the grunts back. They really cannot do anything about this. Except retreat. Okay, so it's 2 raid camps. And we're also gonna have a foundry. I wonder what EOD's response to this is going to be. For now, he's just spamming grunt mines, which is okay. It's going to clean up Heroes grunts, but there's no way he's going to be able to handle the Rangers. And we've also seen some nice little dodging on those. Look, guys, if you change directions, you're going to be able to dodge any number of projectiles, especially early on when there's not too many units and not too many projectiles to try and dodge. EOD is going to get out some Marauders, and then we'll see what's next. There's not many Rangers himself, but they're coming now. High ground here is definitely a blessing. We've got the big old micro. I love it. High ground place coming in again. But the EOD is getting outnumbered. That extra base is doing him no favors, especially because he made an extra harvester back here. Man, if he had a Pavium hero with all this stuff, that would be great. He has the resources for it. It's just, you know, if this foundry had been an armory or something, War Council, burning out these rear buildings would have done more good for him. But now things are starting to look much better. He's got an engineer. So the engineer pops the bubble, reduces incoming damage by 40%. It's insane. Yeah, especially once you have multiple, you can just keep it going. But Hero himself is probably about to unlock Boundless Siphon. You can already see he's already getting very close to the next lethal power. Once he has that, his units just aren't gonna die. Okay, he has to walk out of that rain of fire. Really good use by EOD, as during the vortex, Hero wasn't able to control anything, but he's hitting back with his own beam. And EOD is really gonna bite it this time. Ouch. I'm surprised that EOD didn't bother with the limousines, because he's trying to play straight up Ranger Wars against Decimus. He's gonna have better Rangers than Pavium, and there's no hero backup, because he's probably fearing the Warlord hero. So what do? You go the Dark strat. Dark does it super well in this map, and usually tends to win as well, because he just makes limousines, pops his Rangers in that, has a Pavium in the limousines as well, and then they just beat anything. Limousines also lifesteal, so they stay alive a long time. Hunters are a problem, but that's why you put Rangers in them. Then you have just a handful of Hunters to manage the Marauder numbers. Not that the limousines themselves can't handle it, but clearly EOD didn't go for that. He's trying to remake the same composition, but this time with Pavium. Pavium will come out, I'm sure, but is he upgraded? I didn't follow that. It's an unupgraded baby Pavium. Oh no. That is so bad. Still has the viability, so he could target paint something. But he's not gonna. He's gonna go down. That's what he does. And EOD's dead. Heroes starting off the series with some very powerful plays. I highly recommend the Dark strat. Like, it would have made such a big difference. At the very least, EOD would have stayed alive a lot longer, right? I'm not sure what else Hero was gonna hit him with, but at least it would force out some air. You can see where you go from there. Well, I did not see this one coming. Johnson, by Hero, he wants you to see it. He generally doesn't like to play these quote-unquote weaker heroes, leaders. I'm not sure what that's all about. EOD, however, loves Kinsano. So this is gonna be just fine, right? Look, a very mobile leader with powerful jackrabbits going around on a high mini base count map. I think this is gonna go great for EOD. But once you get to the point where it's all about the mantis spam for Hero, and he's got a bunch of bunkers everywhere, that's a little bit scarier, especially once he has pelicans in addition, and he can just fly around easily. Hero's going for the early Johnny. No surprise there. I'm just so surprised that he's going Johnson. I mean, I'm not opposed to Johnson personally. Hero is. He doesn't want to see Serena and Johnson and that stuff, and then he picks it. Pretty sure it was an early pick in his draft. Hold on. No, it's not showing in this one, sorry. But it was the last pick. He's picking it anyway. Early in the series. Okay. Maybe he's hoping to get a quick burn. And that's not a Kinsano joke. A burn leader is one that you use early in a series where you think there's a high chance that it could work out. And then it does work out. And it's like, great, you destroy the meta leader of the other guy. Except EOD also used the burn leader here, Kinsano. Who's actually not bad on these big maps, like Walls, Ashes. You want to go Kinsano, actually. That's pretty good. As long as you don't run into Forge. But Forge is banned, so it's good. Here comes the Johnny. And we got early bunkers. Dude, is EOD seriously going for tier 1 Kinsano hero? Nobody does that. Is he disrespecting hero absolution? That's gonna end very poorly, I can tell you that. So there's just some hero units in this game where it's more beneficial to skip them in tier 1 play. Kinsano has insane tier 1 already with the jackrabbits, right? You got redline for them. They're fast as hell, man. You got the Hellbringer drop, so if you play against a more infantry-oriented leader, great. You can burn them. But Kinsano, the hero? Nah. This is too slow. It's too unreliable. It's not high enough health. Scouts own her. I don't know. So many reasons. Snipers just kite her forever. It's not ideal in the slightest. But you upgrade her with her tier 2 research. Then she's fast. Then she's got a health bar like a big mama. And damage is not negligible either. EOD just wants that early generator kill. Holy shit. He might actually get it. That's the crazy part. He's already done a Hellbringer drop earlier. So this might actually work. The crazy man is doing it. The EOD guy is nuts. I love it. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, yeah. That's probably what EOD is thinking right now. Anyway. He's starting up himself. He's going for the 2nd gen. But normally, if you're just playing standard, I'd recommend getting this armory as you're advancing to tier 2 or you're very close to setting up, and then you got your armory on the way, you got your Kinsano researches on the way, your tier 2, you're making Kinsano, great. Get some flame hogs going. Nothing wrong with some extended tier 1 gameplay though, but just the other units, not this thing. Not that generator kill was bad, it was really good. It's just right now, I think these snipers are gonna kill her. Oh god. Drop turret will help. But snipers are heading in, and that's probably the end of the line for these guys. Uh-oh. The Sano is in trouble, gamers. Nobody liked that. Oof. Oh, here are still going tier 2. He's still got the generator coming back up. He's destroying EOD's mini. He's got 2 power nodes. Okay, he is under slight attack here. Slightly annoying, but I'm sure he's got that under control. So, EOD might be in a little bit of a pickle, guys. Not good at all. Gar nicht gut. Got the garage coming up. So you can expect a Mantis now, and with the armory still being around, it means the Johnny is gonna get a lot stronger now. Obviously bunker means that this hero doesn't have to be that strong tier 1. Well, the tier 2 upgrade kinda changes that. Kinda like with Kinsano, but the bunker makes it so that this guy is still useful. The heal makes it so that he's still useful. So it's a little bit different. Okay, EOD, let's try this again. What? He's upgrading his... This man is staying tier 1. He's actually playing Insano. Oh no, EOD. At least he didn't do armory first this time. I mean, this guy comes up with the craziest shit. If you couldn't tell, I'm a fan. Oh, Warthog drop. Great. EOD has his mini back. Sorry, we missed that one. Although there wasn't anything to defend, so here is just losing the minis. He's gonna have to come home, and well, he has got 2 turrets, 3 turrets. Mantis coming out. Home base is fine. He doesn't have to pull Johnny home. Johnny can stay up there in the garrison and destroy the turret over a long duration. I'm sure it will work. Is that upgraded Johnny? I think so. Health bar looks big. Must be. We also got missile and shield requisition done for the Mantis. And this is the kind of place where Johnny starts to shine against Kinsano. Once you have a lot of vehicles, you can kind of just in the vehicle wars, add in a little bit of Wolverines. Now you got air covered. So it's really just what you do about Cyclops. Well, that's what you have the bunkers for. The only weakness is that you have to have Nightingales in order to smoke the Kinsano, because you don't have a ram without Warthogs. Because that part is a little easier for the others. Oh, that was a sub earlier that I didn't call out. I'm so sorry. Shrewd Cello, thank you. Appreciate you. Who won the anniversary tournament? It was EOD. That's Yodesla's tournament for anyone that missed it. Why doesn't Yodesla put his VODs on YouTube, man? Like edited. I think the anniversary tournament should have that. Big drop already from EOD. I mean, it's 10 minutes 30, but still, it's not bad. To already have the money for it and everything. This time he's tier 2, but he still did lose the hero. Johnny's back. But it seems like the Mantis are just covering this. Okay, did lose a base, and EOD is really starting to build. So all these things do add together. Redline tank is just speeding away. And EOD is just buying all the bases up, man. This is... I love this guy. I just really don't know about that tier 1 Kisano hero. That's so funny. I mean, it worked. Can't complain. Two-star Hornets. I mean, long term, if you can stack these, that's insane. But you really gotta keep him alive. More flame hogs getting pumped. I don't think they're gonna get this base. Insano's here. Now you can see her larger health bar. She's so much faster too. The damage against vehicles isn't the best. She can still kill these Mantis. And especially if she's backed with a heal, but doesn't seem to be the case. Gonna hit that main now. EOD actually might have Inferno coming up in a moment. If he destroys these bunkers, I think he'll get the XP for it. Oh, that would be huge actually. He's almost got he's got the resources, and I'm not sure how upgraded Hero's base structures are. Like, I've not actually seen him research fortifications. He probably didn't. Oh, EOD's base needs saving. Nah, he's gonna sack it. It's all ogre. Johnny can't do too much damage here. Maybe kill a building or two. Look at those flame hogs. When they have heat of battle after a kill, you just don't damage them, even with that many Mantis. That's insane. Okay, I think it's time for EOD to do the thing. He's got the power for sure, right? There's the flame wall. It's tickling. It's tickling very nicely, but where's the Inferno, man? EOD? He's goner. What now? There's a good amount of hogs here. They could ram into those Wolverines. He's pulling away the Hornets. Ah, one of them goes down. But cool, he has the Kodiak too. Not exactly a base cracking army that we got here for Hero, but he's got a bunch of Mantis coming up now. I would love to see a population upgrade. Maybe this Insano can get over there once again to damage the base. I just don't see how EOD wouldn't have had Inferno. Have I missed an Inferno? No way, right? Got 3 tanks now. Because tier 3. It's good business. But that tier 2, that 2-star tank is getting destroyed. It's pretty bad at the moment. We got the drop turret in there. All the mechs are immune, however. The Wolverines are still melting, though. One more tank goes down. Flamehawk drops ready. We should be seeing that momentarily. Kisano's stuck. No, she did. Yep, Mech Blast is hitting all the vehicles. Holy shit, that's really good. Firestone Battle Group is ready for EOD, however. So as soon as he loses vehicles, he'll drop that in. And these Mantis are proper cooked then. Once that occurs. Maybe a pop upgrade now, EOD wouldn't be the worst. Although he does need the power for the drop. Oh, Flamehawk drop over here earlier. Lots of Flamehogs. There's a generator even for Hero, although I'm pretty sure he's making 3 buildings at this point. And there's a Firestorm Battle Group as we talked about. Stunning these guys. I'm afraid also Hero pulled away his units, so that Pelican isn't going to pick up anybody. It's empty. Warthogs destroyed the base. I think EOD might just have this. That red line Kinsano is just a Giga Trixie. Alongside the red line everything else here. Holy shit. EOD just did the Kinsano thing with the tier 1 hero strat. The burner didn't work for Hero. He got burned by the other burner. Ladies and gents, I cannot believe it. Hero is playing as Jerome. What is happening? Where is his banished abuse? EOD is bringing Serena. I mean, EOD. It is EOD. He's gonna do EOD things. That is expected. I'm surprised by Hero. But yeah, this EOD guy is just gonna keep surprising us, I think. I wonder what it is gonna be this time. Is this an ice cream truck game? Could be. Generator second kind of suggests some kind of more interesting play than just Marines capturing power nodes. I also like the 2 Marines coming forward here to quickly pick up the power and then go for the power node. Ooh, I'm not a huge fan of just shooting the sentinels while you're out. Best to shoot them while you're right here, then you garrison. Take much less damage. Okay, that's available for nobody. Maybe at some point EOD will just send some more Marines there and he can pickle the one that's getting targeted. The other one can just capture. It's all good. Of course, Hero's gonna go for an early Jerome. That's what all the Jeromes do. You want that Hero because he buffs your army so much. You wouldn't say yes to having extra 15% stats or whatever it is. I think it's something like that. Was it just 12%? I don't remember the exact number. It's something in the low 10s. Okay, Bison is getting made now. And double cryotroopers. EOD is actually going hard on the ice boys. So Hero doesn't need to respect this to a degree. Wonder what else he'll make other than that Spartan. We'll probably need to see a turret from him in order to defend the home base. But right now he's trying to put on pressure into the middle. He's only got the 1 mini on the side, so if EOD can get everybody out, then he might actually just have a better army. Bear in mind, UNC doesn't have some tier 1 ramps to take care of this thing with. And if you get close to the base with the ice cream truck, you can't get stunned and mined either. So far, Hero is dealing very nicely with all those cryo troopers. That's great. Great work. Should be able to destroy some of these icicles as well. But that's also easier said than done. Is the hero upgrade coming through? No. There is a sniper, but that's not really going to help against the ice cream truck. There's plenty of Marines here. But the cryo troopers are causing trouble, and the Spartan will actually go down. He's not shooting, even he's punching, which is a lower damage attack, by the way. I do remember that. Holy shit. EOD just put Hero on ice. That was brutal. Woo! What was that? Ice cream truck, good unit. UNSC mirrors. I told you guys, there's no ramps. It's such a difference maker. But you have to upgrade that Spartan to get into the Mantis, honestly. Like, you can't not do that. And that was a fight out in the open, so it should have been upgraded. It should have been a mine combo thing. That kind of stuff could have saved Hero easily enough. Anyways, next matchup. Map is going to be chosen by Hero. That's going to be Frontier. Expect aggressive leaders. Expect something along the lines of Shipmaster. And thanks you to Mr. HUW for the super chat of 1.99 pounds. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Go to Frontier now. Ladies and gents, welcome to game number 4 already. This is going really fast. Hero is going to be playing as Atriox here on Frontier. Definitely a good pick. We've got a little bit of harass play with the chopper, but nothing too significant. EOD on the other side is playing as Shipmaster, probably one of the more meta leaders for this one. You just basically go ghosts and you're going to have a great time. Very easy to capture all the power nodes, easy to deal with enemy heroes and infantry play, because you just got so much mobility, and the power nodes are really scattered across the map. It's pretty open as well. You've got heal zones, so it's not just shields that will recover. You can always go and fix your health without needing to do an engineer build, which is fantastic. Hero wanted to go by Saint Gamer in the chat. He wouldn't have that name over there, would he now? Not my fault. And he's gonna go for some kind of raid camp. Oh wait, no. No raid camp gaming just yet. Nah, I think he should go ghosts. Honor guard? I missed that. Okay, I missed that. I was looking at it. I didn't register it in my brain. Honor guard. Are you serious right now, EOD? Oh my goodness. It's easy enough to build a watchtower. So I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to do. But hey, if he can pick some mini bases or maybe 2, that would be huge, right? Honor guard. I'm like, you go ghosts. You don't go honor guard in this. I guess UNSC would be a different story entirely. Because you can just slice jackrabbits in half with one attack. Teleport out when the going gets tough, right? EOD. You're gonna lose the grunt. Oh, the reinforcing grunt takes care of it. It's cool. Finds the chosen. There's no detect out here. Because you would have to have either upgraded choppers or... Oh my god, there's so many whites. EOD is gonna run over all of them. Ay, 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 ay. He gets away with, like, pretty good shields still, and our man has 2 power nodes. That's advantage over Hero, but Hero still doesn't have detect, and he can't get detect. I'm not even sure he's getting engineers. Holy shit, he's gonna snipe him. Oh, what a play. What a player. Could even say he's an absolute gamer. Gonna slice the choppers in half. Upgrade the choppers if you want. They're all dead. That's what he said. Holy shit. Hero is dead. Not just his hero, but hero. Woo. Well, EOD is my hero after that. He's changing the meta in front of your eyeballs. What is going on? Is he just gonna absolutely sweep from here on? I think he might have put Hero on tilt, to be completely honest with that. Next up, we're gonna go for Ashes, another big map coming right up. That's definitely very different, and I'm actually enjoying the shorter games, although I prefer them longer for these finals, especially. Because I saved most of my energy during the tournament for this, but this is crazy. Man, EOD is so fun. Okay, your hero has the options between YapYap, Cutter, and Wardus. I think you go Cutter here, but YapYap wouldn't be bad by any means. You probably don't go Wardus on this one, not in the Pro League. Arbiter, Colony, or Anders. I think EOD should probably go as Arbiter, but he might not. Welcome to Ashes. This is now game number 5. Hero is gonna bring Cutter. A pretty good leader for the map. Some good mobility, some good momentum plays available with the drops. EOD, on the other hand, is gonna be more of a turtley guy. He's still got some mobility, but mostly through drops. Especially the colony drop going after minis. But Colony is mostly a turtling late game leader for this, I would say. You just don't want to go on Cutter's side and just get dropped by all sorts of nasty things. Not until you have a really solid army. Could it be a scarab turtle? Never rule it out with EOD. Do you guys remember that bullshit game from season 3 where Aatrox had all the bases and EOD just made a scarab and swept the whole thing on Bedrock? That was so good. I'm not sure you can do that on Ashes, to be fair. There's too many minis. But I mean, Aatrox had all the minis there too. On Bedrock has a lot of minis, so same amount. It's just here they're more exposed. It's easier to secure at least the back one, so I guess Scarab might be actually pretty good here. It's just such long distances, but you have teleporters to work with. It's... Huh. I actually think it might work. Like, imagine going on a cleaning up run with all these minis and then just teleporting through. That'd be so nasty. I think it might just take too long because of walking times. I've certainly had my fill of Scarab games here. The trolls in the chat asking if we're gonna sanction Israeli players because we did the Russians. It wasn't us. First off. Like, it's literally not legal for me to pay anything into a Russian account, okay? If I could even. If somebody from Russia wants to play, they just can't get paid. They can play. We got Russian guys from the Company of Heroes community playing despite, you know, not getting paid. We just literally do a charitable donation back where I live to some food banks. That's literally what happens with the money those guys get paid. This is insane. EOD's a god. That jackrabbit's eventually gonna kill that, but great micro. But yeah, Russia is cut off from the SWIFT system, guys. I cannot pay a Russian account physically. That is why we put a disclaimer on. They are allowed to play. They're not getting paid, though. Anyways, that's a good amount of rabbits. Yeah, they might lose a mini there. I think these guys shouldn't stick around for this. Just go attack the main. It's probably a good idea, right? Because EOD is going to be a third point by the time he gets there. And he can do a colony drop and actually go ham on this stuff. There's no defenses here. The rabbits actually might follow. Oh, they might follow. Hero. How does he know? Did he see him? Oh, wait. He's getting mass rammed, however. There's just not enough choppers here, I would say. Yeah, those rabbits are gonna own these guys. Sorry. Sorry, EOD, that's not gonna work. It was a cute idea, but you can't hide. You can't run. The rabbits are gonna find you. Time to make the Hunter Capitano and turtle up a little bit. Get some value. Because this isn't working. Of all the things, cutter rabbits. I bet he did not expect that. But I'm down for some more skitterer micro. If EOD wants to do it. I just think he's gonna put it on the Capitano rather. Yeah. Alright, ODSTs are in, they stunned him. But I think this Capitano can keep going for a long time here. Oh, Hunter's brand on the rabbits is so good. And he's gonna heal. And the rabbits are getting wrecked by the turrets. Wow, and the satchels actually are here for the taking. Don't take it on the chin though. Shoot them. A shield? I missed that part. Oh my god, they're just attacking them. Okay, it's time for Euro to probably just capture these power nodes, yeah? Oh no, he's gonna lose another rabbit. The pullback micro just in time. Good. Good work. There is rate 2, so rabbits can capture now. The Cutter Special. Should have 4 power nodes in no time, but I would say these guys should probably go out and get one of their own. It's gonna be another power extractor. Is anybody getting the feeling that we are actually looking at the Scarab game? Like, I was kind of memeing earlier, but now I'm not so sure I should have been memeing. This man's gonna do it. Did I make this happen? I manifested the Scarab strat. A caster summon, in this case. Not a curse. Maybe for hero it is, I don't know. To be fair, as cutter at least you can stack the egos. It's something, but breaking through the shields, that's hard. Look at that Capitano just farming. He gets a free XP there, that's great. Great news for the Capitano there. But yeah, Hero's gonna have 5 power nodes. It's as expected. Oh, Rabbit's dead. Didn't need them anyway at this point. God, I think he's doing it. He's not doing anything else. Yes! He's gonna do it! He's just gonna have some skits under the shields. He's even saving the money for the turret slot. That's a cloak turret slot. Oh my god. Okay, Hero controls everything, but he should know by now what's gonna happen. He's dropping in some ODSTs on himself for some reason. What is that? Why not here? EOD's still playing it safe. He's not just gonna one base kaboom it. At least get the second base. Do the kaboom. I love it. Guys, if you don't remember, Kaboom is the calling turtle guy, okay? He used to cast for us, like, way back when the project was young. That was great. The man basically thrived on his Hunter Capitano, Scarab, Blisterback, Reaver, Turtle. Oh, he did it without the cloak gen as well. That's definitely hard mode. Okay, what's going on with Hero here? He's got a Diego. We'll see more of those. He's probably pre-stacking them. Combat tech? For what? Don't we have, like, just one Marine? I think that's the only Marine he has. Why upgrade that to combat tech? It doesn't affect ODSTs. It's just a Marine upgrade. Uh-huh. You're free, gamers. It's coming. We're gonna have focused beams as well. EOD is not, like, sparing the spending here. This is serious business. He's gonna be prepped for any and all outcomes. There's a population upgrade, but he's not attacking. He's just enjoying the massive income from all of the map. He's not gonna feed that Capitano XP, you see. There's no need for that. The rabbits are gonna get a full scout up, but they're all going down. That's okay. Hero can make some better units. At least he knows what he's up against. Oh god. Here they come. He's actually doing the kaboom. But are we gonna see... Oh wait, he did make the turret, so he wasn't saving there. as I had predicted. This might be just a kaboom. There's no cloak. There's no nothing. There are now 4 Marines. Okay. It's a bit better. But I don't think Hero's gonna make too many more Marines, right? Got like a full army of ODSTs. Another Diego. That's 3 Diegos now. Pretty good. I wonder if Marines were really the play there. Wouldn't it have been better to just, I don't know, have a big drop instead? The tier 3 and 120 pop. Maybe even wait out the follow-up close air support. That's the kind of thoughts I'm having. That EOD is definitely letting the intrusive thoughts win. Huh. He's got a population upgrade. He's getting a scrap. Rides on time too. It's not a fast scarab, it's a safe scarab. Nobody's bothering him. It's been 10 minutes of peace. Minus the jackrabbits. Those really shouldn't have gone there. One does not simply walk into Mordor. EOD's fortress over here is pretty unassailable. Don't want to mess with it. And, you know, Capitano doesn't have that long of a walk here. He knows what's happening. He's going up. Close air support is in. Miro's gonna trigger it. He's basically ready to do the big drop too, but Spartan is an upgrade. That's the only criticism I've got. And that I didn't like the Marines too much. But anyway, he's gonna go after those blister bags and blast them real good. Did EOD just cancel the scrap? No, it's still working. It's gotten smoked for some reason. Capitano's doing alright for now. He's still got shields and everything. Everybody's taunted. That's gonna be a massive, massive distraction. Turrets are doing their work. And, okay, Capitano's taking a lot of damage right now. The dispersion, also Hellbringers are really getting going as well. Holy moly. 1 star! And this crab is about to land, guys. Do we have a teleport on that Capitano? Might make all the difference, EOD. Come on. Where is the teleport? He's got the big drop. However, the Capitano is healing, but he's gonna go down. The Scarab is shielded, and he's gonna stomp all over that infantry. It's not even close. Diegos make it for now. There's a big drop coming in from Hero as well. He's pretty damn rich right now. ODST drop is ready if he wants to stun that Scarab some more, but he misses it. Or maybe it was on purpose. I don't know, but it's good to get some stuns off. Oh, the shields are up. Holy cow. Capitano is going to be back out in no time. Can EOD save the scrap? So far, it looks like no. The stacked Diegos are really putting in work. There's now 4 of them. I'm not sure how much infantry upgrades we've got, but Hero spamming a whole lot more of that kind of stuff. Shield's going to drop pretty damn soon, but the Scarab has his own shields back up and running, and now we've got combat repair. So this guy is just gonna heal himself. He can shoot that mini base in the back, take that away from Hero, and just chill under the base once more. I think that's the mission for EOD. Just wait this out. There's no need to rush into the arms of that army again. No need at all. Oh wait, he already used the teleport when I was complaining. Okay, sorry. Didn't realize it. I am a tired guy. It's been 8 hours of this stream. I'm having a work day here. My 6th work day of the week. Unfortunately, we don't do dual tournaments. I wouldn't be able to sustain that, I think. Anyway, everything stays alive for now. On both sides, it's a decent army. But for EOD, the mission is to get veterancy now. There are 3 skits on the Scarab, which is insane. A lot of extra health. It's also going to mean a lot of extra healing coming in, both from the regeneration and from the engineers. What is this Wraith doing out here? I think that was a little bit too overeager maybe from EOD, but maybe he can run away. Uh-oh. 120 pop coming in. Hero is tier 3 himself. He's getting a whole lot of upgrades. Stanchion snipers are going to come in, and infantry level 3 is on the way. That's some pretty serious business from Hero Absolution over here. He's got some vulture business too. But now that EOD is starting to work on Reavers. Wait, he's not working on Reavers. He's making Apex stuff. That's maybe the one weakness that he's not ready for air. Can't really take on the Gales. Great idea to kill those Marines. Whatever XP he can get, he should get, but he's walking, so he's not gonna get it. It's gonna be this, but for 20 minutes more. I don't think Hero wants the business, guys. Maybe air upgrades for Hero? I don't know. That's the kind of ideas I've got. This is difficult. And it's gonna get a lot harder if EOD ever decides to swap the cloak. Which, in order to win, he would do. Okay, that's gonna be a stolen unit to start with. Close air support is ready. There's not a whole lot of anti-air, so I like that idea a lot to just use it now. Spartan's gonna go down, holy shit. That was quick. It's a lot harder without that Spartan to make anything work. Bunch of nukes coming through on that Capitano. And there's no one really to shoot up at these things. Big problem. Archer missiles did 0 damage. What just happened there? That was nothing. That was terrible. Is that a shield bug, maybe? Sometimes these lethal powers just don't do anything when there's a shield that's down. Gonna destroy the shield generator itself. Well, the Pelicans did some work. Shield gen is destroyed. A turret is destroyed. Hunter's Brand gonna clip some of these flyboys, but not too many of them. Capitano's still pretty healthy, but I don't think the Scarab can take too much more of this. He's about to get his shields back up, but too late. As EOD loses that. Good job by Hero. He does get taunted for a second here, but with his guys just moving through, they can attack other stuff than the Hunter Capitano, so that's fine. All the SDs getting dropped in, and Hero has resources for another drop soon once he has population space. That's really the limitation right now. How many Diegos is that? Holy shit, that's 9 Diegos. Are they all veteran? Okay, not the one in the back, so it's like 8 Diegos, 7, something like that. They just wiped the entire colony drop, by the way. Diego P. Once again, the mouth worked before the brain. Just like when I called Psychic Wizard P-Wizard. Whoops. Hey guys! No slacking on the job, yeah? Alright, Cyclops, they are back to work. But they're getting bombarded, man, and that Capitano is 2 stars! Oh, that's a disaster for Hero. Okay, he can destroy a Scarab, sure. Can he destroy a 3-star Capitano? I don't think so. This is a big problem, and EOD has time on his side. He's barely lost any resources there. I think he can do this all day. Oh, that Capitano is absolutely gonna get veterancy free. I'm surprised he's targeting the Spartan with it and not, like, anything else. Get those Cyclops, they're pretty weak. The sniper's pretty weak. Probably not in a rush to get a Scarab now. But we should be seeing some Reavers. Oh, we got 1-star blister backs. Oh my goodness. What if he has battle hardened? Teleport, teleport, teleport. Gotta save the boy. He's 2-star. Hero gives up. Are you kidding me? Wait, what? EOD gives up? It showed red victory. Okay, EOD gives up. Hero is victorious. Yeah, I guess so. He didn't feel that he can make anything happen with the boy, but that doesn't make sense. I think he disconnected. Ladies and gents, welcome to game number 6. We've got Hero Absolution in the blue color, playing as the Yapper. On the other side of the map, this is EOD Spartan Seb, playing as Anders. Here is showing you how many cannon fathers you can make in the main base. Enjoy. Can you do that? It's probably too many. I'll leave some for the minis. He's gonna do anything with the minis, by the way. This is like a free pad opener. He was looking to steal minis on EOD's side, but he's not letting it happen. There's a chopper here to bully the Marine, which is kind of annoying, but hey. EOD's solid. He's got his setup. What's next? He's able to also pick up a little bit of power on the side with the Rabbit. Rabbit is usually an undesirable unit for this matchup, but you do want this early one just to get out there and do stuff. Get yourself some power. If the chopper finds it though, that sucks. That sucks. You wanna steer away from that. Why didn't we see Skid Banshees in the previous game? It wasn't EOD strat at all, and when you're just on 2 bases and no minis, it's actually very difficult to afford going Banshees, especially with Skids on. Plus, playing into Cutter with that, I mean, really? Got the fastest Marines. He's dropping veteran Wolverines. You don't want to do that against Cutter. Okay, Spartan's coming in. EOD has a 2nd generator. It's pretty comfy stuff. But Hero has that too. It's just, I don't think he's going for YapYap heroes. He's not crazy. EOD might do something like that, just get the tier 1 boys out. But it's kind of like with the Kisano game, right? Like, you don't want to go for them tier 1. You start getting those armories or war councils up in your tier 1 to tier 2 transition. And with YapYap, you benefit from having 2 of those. So one gets the upgrade and 1 boy, and the other one gets 2 boys, and then they're all going to be upgraded, and it's perfect. mine trap has been set. But will EOD actually walk on it? I think maybe not. Maybe a single Marine or something like that would. But Hero is playing a very chill game with an early expo. And supposedly at some point it will be tier 2, but he can already get a third generator. This is what's really powerful about YapYap. You just spam these silly cannon fodders, you tickle a generator, and you have to respond to that. You have to kill them all. They're gonna tickle eventually to death. It's too much. It's too many of them. You have to respect it a little bit. But then the Spartan has some pretty good AoE with the stun. It's just that in the meantime, the Yapper has 3 generators and an expo. And they're probably just looking to bait you into mines. Good job by EOD working on the power nodes at the same time. That's a good idea. More mines. Did EOD spot it? Probably. I mean, he has a watchtower. It's inside his vision range. He's going tier 2 now. The other side power node has been captured too. Hero doesn't seem to care about that too much. But he's going to be tier 2 himself. I have the turrets at home. And the heavy grunts are coming. I just don't think we are going to see any methane for the longest time. I really like methane. Even against Anders, yes. Anders is pretty well equipped to not worry about that with the Spartan able to hijack that thing. Then you got drop turret. But this one's getting used offensively rather than back home to hold back the tide. And it might actually destroy that extractor with tier 2. You also have the upgraded Spartan, which others can upgrade for cheap and quick. And that's 1 extractor down. It's the exact strength of YapYap that you want to curtail somewhat if you can. Meanwhile, this attack is still ongoing. The tickle monsters have destroyed the generator together with their shade turret buddies. And these aren't even the upgraded tickle monsters. You can upgrade their tickle. He's currently working on combat tech marines, and we're gonna have those gobbo boys coming out soon. There's already that being worked on, but there's only 1 building for that, and this isn't a 5-slaughter base. Interesting. Upgrade the cannon fodder. Give us what we want, hero. Give it. We need the precious. The combat tech marines gonna heal the gen. Is that actually enough? I think with 2 of them it would actually out heal the tickle damage. No surprise there. A shield? What? I mean, he's a rich guy, he can do that. It's fine. It's just, I'm really missing that upgrade on the front base. Oh, we missed the drop. I'm sorry. EOD has lost the generator. It doesn't look like Hero wants to stick around for some reason, even though, oh, the Spartan, okay. Couldn't he take that with these dropped in units? I think he might be able to. He's happy to just lose the tickle monsters for now. Make a real army. It's not a bad call. Oh, Kodiak. You know, he's doing the full-on Enders game. He didn't mention in the earlier Scoot Dark Angel Sentinel match that that's what he wants to do. I didn't think he meant it about the finals, but he said he'd enjoy it. Not sure why he isn't going flamers, because they crush YapYap. Oh, it's because EOD wants to stall with Kodiaks into Sentinel late game. It's obvious. Duh. He even foreshadowed it. This man doesn't need to tell any lies. Okay, those tickle monsters are still unupgraded. And here was quite a bunch of them. What? What is this goblin doing here? Chargestone launcher's now on the way. He definitely got ahead of himself there. Oh no, not another heal. Oh no. Brutal, man. Brutal. It's fine, we'll just buy another one. EOD with the third base. Yes. Fourth base. Okay, maybe not. Just get the retriever. It's fine. Hero isn't ready. He's got 0 reavers. Literally, if EOD just makes turrets here, he's fine. He's got 2,000 resources. There it is. The drop. Dude, he's already... he's already almost on a 6th point. You just need the money. First reaver of the game gets taken. EOD said he will find the reaver and he will kill it. Oh, the EMP shots are coming through. That was a bit annoying, but we can handle it. Just shoot the mini base or something for a moment. EOD still has 4 power nodes. And he's feasting on the tickle monsters and the XP they give. Infantry upgrades coming through. If we ever want to swap into Hellbringers later. And Marines are still having a party. They just destroyed a mini base in the back. Hero is absolutely turtled up. This is not a comfy position to be in. He's got massive amounts of resources and he probably wants to do some kind of push. But can he? Because this retriever on the high ground and that Spartan just stealing the locust, that wouldn't be fun for Hero, I'd say. Although I think at this point he should rather steal the methane truck over there. Maybe he does steal the locust, I don't know. Oh, methane. A good hit. Not too much damage, but what matters is that he hit everyone. To be fair, heavy grunts are rather resilient. And especially under methane's influence. All you gotta do is take a heavy sniff. That's a 3-star methane truck, by the way. The grunts just change side to the Spartan. It's understandable. I wouldn't hold it against them. That's gonna detonate. Take some grunts with it. Now Spartan has a chance to get to 2 stars. Might actually do it, but not while running. Time to heal the base up. And the Super Sentinel if necessary. There's a little bit of healing there. Alright, the heavy grunts got their stunts out. So I think that's probably gonna be it now. I don't think they have any more left. Barton's getting a little low. And honestly, these constantly pouring in heavy grunts are doing some work there. Not that one. That's not doing any work anymore. Loads of EMP usage. EOD has to pull back and get himself some Nightingales. Where are the Nightingales? Both of these units are so low. He has to be a little careful here. At least he's got turrets this time. Still got 5 power nodes. A man is just going to the moon here in terms of income. You know, we should have known that's the answer to moon when. It's when EOD says. Just wait for him to give the go. And then you get moon. It's bizarre he's still in tier 2. I love it. He's upgrading to a 7 slot. This man is absolutely going for the Sentinel play. It's gonna happen. You just wait for it. A little bit more Kodiaks first. You gotta tickle the guys with the other Sentinels. Okay, this is a very dead Super Sentinel. Good play by Hero to take it down. But I think EOD could just pop in another one. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, that Spartan's gonna save itself. Are you kidding me? Crazy. How many of these Kodiaks do we have? Just the one? No way. There's no other one. The EOD's on 39 pop. What is happening? Just a handful of Marines all over the place. That's it. Like, whatever he's got queued. It's not much. Still, his turrets are doing all the work. It's cool. No problem. My EOD, man. Am I mean for saying that he's playing with his food? It kind of feels like he is playing with his food. The base does all the work, man. Okay, now we might lose the base. The food eats you back. Damn, that was good. Yeah, Hero's definitely like in Soviet Russia. Food eats you. He's freaking done it! Dude, I'm a visionary. This is not scripted. It's... Okay, it's scripted. He's done it. I mean, what more could you ask for from this man? He's giving you guys the premium experience. You didn't even need to ask. He's just doing it by himself. Can we get some confirmed EOD superfans in the chat or what? Or the YouTube comments later. Okay, he lost the base. Boo-hoo. Big deal. Yes, Sentinels. Not the best use against grunts, honestly. But he'll find a way. The high ground is your friend. Everyone knows who's seen episode 3. You know of what I speak. Oh yeah, add in jackrabbits. Just the icing on the key. He upgraded them. He needs more leader powers. 4 Sentinels. Arc defense. Sentinel network, the whole shebang. Give it. Sentinels. He's controlled 5 power nodes for like, I don't know, 10 plus minutes? Something like that. That's an insane income. Another highly defended base here with many turrets, but they're not anti-infantry or anti-vehicle. And the base isn't the 7th slot, so this might actually be taken down, but then again, counterattack's looking solid, right? Front dome's gonna buy some time, but meanwhile you just go after the slot buildings, it's cool. Take down the shield gen and stuff like that. Oh, the beam's coming through! Anders does not have a teleport, you're just gonna have to take it on the chin. There's no heavy metal, only heal. And the Sentinels are way too weak to out-heal the damage. Yeah, they have a large health bar, but it's actually a flimsy unit. It's not proportional in any way. Which kind of defeats the bar's purpose, but oh well. Deal with it. Hero did destroy another base. He's making progress, actually, despite losing some buildings off his own. He's doing kind of more damage himself, which is good, but EOD is still mega rich. Hero doesn't even have a pop upgrade, which is kind of unfortunate considering it's a 20-minute mark. If he had it, that would have made a pretty big difference. Like, imagine 5 more Reavers in this army. That's not nothing. Gotta get another extractor. It's a nice expensive target there for EOD, I'd say. Wait, how many does he have? 2, 3. No, it's just 3. EOD's had these minis as well for ages. Brutal. Okay, you're probably not gonna kill these guys with the Sentinels. It's a good thing they're from the Kodiaks. Yeah, bringing in the Retriever is probably just necessary for that. Dislodge those boys. I mean, they're veteran grunts, so I think Hero would probably want to save him, but it's easier said than done because they're just gonna get Kodiaked. And those artillery shells do tons of damage. Once again, a little attack here on EOD's base. That's probably gonna go down. Another Retriever is ready for a call-in, so if EOD wants to, he could. Oh man, what is this? Infantry upgrade 3 coming in. He's preparing for any eventuality. He's got the upgrades ahead of time. No more Sentinel business. That was too much anti-air, simply. But I guess we're not ready for Kodiak business, are we? There's no air. There's no air support. Hell, even that shield generator might get bonked. Spartan Swiftly stealing a Reaver. He's just gonna... Oh! He succeeded! What the hell? That's insane. Probably isn't gonna get out of this, though. He's kind of stuck in there. Dead 1-star Spartan. Unfortunate, but... If EOD just had everything his way, we wouldn't be here for long. And I think Hero is making a game out of this. Like, you know, he's got at least a shroud, some engineers up in the sky. If those heroes use their heals very strategically, I think he could charge these Kodiaks. Maybe. But he's retreating. The uncertain play, this uncertainty that he's showcasing is definitely hurting him. Like killing that Kodiak, going to the next, using the heals whenever he arrives, that would be the play. Maybe using a please don't shoot me as well. Not defensively. I meant to walk to the Kodiaks. Plus, you can always just spam a handful cannon fodder. That's always a good idea. If you're low on pop, low on money, you might as well do it. Get a little bit of extra tanking out of your stuff. You can drop mines on the Kodiaks. They can't move. There's always some options available. Some good pick-me-ups here. These Kodiaks are getting wrecked. But there's more. There's many more. So many more. So many more. He's going almost full pop. And his retriever's now opening up on this base. Plenty of boys here to reveal everything. Destroying the shield is the big play for sure. Won't last long. Big yapper drop here. Maybe some quick EMPs can be done. Oh, does it? Stanchion sniper here? That's stanchion, yeah. Okay, the Kodiaks are now actually getting hunted down. Good job there, definitely by Hero. Just needed to happen earlier when I first mentioned it. Definitely a little bit of a pickle, but hey, that tier 2B might actually get the Retriever Sentinel. I don't know. It's looking close. Can we get some anti-air attacks here? No, we can't. Oh no, not like this. Hero gets kind of picked apart. It was all a little bit too late. Oh, his goblins are dead. And he can't replenish easily enough. He didn't get the Retriever. Doesn't have anti-air anymore. Well, that base was probably going to go down after that. A valiant effort, nonetheless. But EOD is EOD. He can make Protector Sentinels and get away with it. That's just his Giga Chad-esque behavior. Congratulations to him. He's first place. Hero is second. Thanks to both for playing today. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.